What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
It is.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Uh-oh.
Fucking Imperials.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Yes, sir.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Okay.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Okay, quick. I do like how they changed these parts of the map. You know, they're not just like the same part. You know, the same music and everything. It's different, and you know, it changes through the story. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, some of the buildings that you encounter are like being built, but they're built at the when you progress through the game.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
This is our way of repaying you.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Easy for the Empire.
It's over!
Excuse me. What soda have I right now? 11 volt.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh no.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Whoa.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Stay down!
I got all that gil, man.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Gouge. Oh.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Where? Hello, Torgal. Hello, Torgal. Man.
Found her.
Everywhere we look, everyone's dead.
The
man.
abbot.
Wow.
The bearers died protecting him,
So,
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
dude.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Please don't tell me that. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting freaking nervous. What if Jill's gonna not die, but what if he gets like completely destroyed? Hopefully I don't jinx it. Hopefully I don't freaking jinx it, cause I'm just thinking about it now, man. This entire story is going to crap. It's good. I'm just saying, like, you know, this ending that we're building up to. Again, I've never played this game. Not even when it came out on the PS5, so it's so weird to me. Game's beautiful though.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Clive, how much floating eyeballs are in Final Fantasy.
Too slow.
Farewell.
I don't even have to use my freaking limit break. I knew that was gonna be pretty easy. It was light. I know there's more notorious, notorious mark, you want to call bounties, but this one's pretty.
Didn't see that coming.
Thank you for the guild, though. I appreciate it. Go back to the Final Fantasy that you belong to, which is Final Fantasy 14, or maybe 7. I seen one of these in 7, but you know, it just depends. Or maybe there's a lot of these eyeball freaks. You know, there's some creatures that are just eyeball. They don't have a mouth, they don't have anything. They're just eyeball, you know? But this one in particular, I know that it's from 14, Final Fantasy 14. The MMO of Final Fantasy, as everyone would say. JMMORPG? Does it have any JRPG elements to it? I guess.
That must be the bridge.
Like, I've never played World of Warcraft, so I never know. Not all never know, but I don't know yet how it is. But, yeah. Sorry, guys. I know it wasn't the way you wanted to go, but you guys.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Founder.
They call themselves our country.
How do?
Bien.
Thanks very much. Much obliged.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Buster
If
sword
those
time.
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Why'd my camera go a little bit higher? I look like freaking... I'd look like Nick Merckx for a bit over there, for a little bit, but... Sorry guys. I turned off... Well, my camera has this like shutter thing where it's like... You know, you can't put in between because if you put it too close, it'll shut off, but if you put it right here, it'll stay on. It's like a little shutter on my camera. I think I kind of moved a bit to make it like taller, or not taller, but go higher on accident, so. Whoop! Gad's been stolen.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
What's this side quest?
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos?
It's true. Well, go on then.
Sure.
All right.
There's a...
Where can I...
I saw him cut across... You save White, and don't worry.
I'm sure I...
And good luck to you.
There's no... You don't have to talk to me that long, man. You can just tell me, yo, there's chocobos in the wild that need saving. And I'll be like, okay. Where can I find them? And you tell me location, and then I go.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
What's the name, brother?
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
I see the trail. I see their long three-toed feet. I think there's some XP right here too.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I dodged it. go. Yeah.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Oh, I remember. Oh my gosh.
Ambrosia.
It's crazy how I would have never accepted this side quest, bro. No way.
And you found yourself a flock.
Yeah, you did.
Oi! Is it over?
Yes, it is.
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Hello, Deku.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound.
Ned.
No, I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Bird?
Well...
Oh, no, sorry,
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Yes, give it back to me. Give it to me. Me.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a
Hello,
heartwarming
Deku.
sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh,
Yeah.
stay right where you are.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How it do? 16, everything you ever wanted. It's fun. It's very fun. Super fun. I'm loving it so far. You know, every single other Final Fantasy game I tried to play, whether not the old ones, but the newer ones, the modern ones.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least
That's
I
cool.
owe old White Heart. Oh, I'll be certain, don't you worry. You hear that, White Heart?
Alright, so let me get back to what I was saying.
You
What?
seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No,
Yeah, that was me.
can't be right.
That was me.
That fellow was a bearer.
That was me.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh?
That was me.
Yeah.
But I get it. Since now I have the brand off, since they freaking they burnt my brand off. You don't know who I am now.
You take care of your flock for
Just
now.
because a tattoo's not on my
call you
cheek
when I need
anymore
you.
doesn't mean that you can't recognize me anymore. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this game is really fun. Game is super duper fun to me. And like what I said earlier, like any other modern Final Fantasy game, I didn't quit. I didn't quit this game. I'd say that. Hold on, give me a second. I think my mic's kind of loud. I got my mic to work again, but let me just turn it down a bit. There you go. All right. Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 remake. I quit Final Fantasy 7 remake after I freaking after I got to the next sector in Seventh Heaven, and then I quit. I think that was it. Yeah, that was the only like remake or like 3D game that I've quit because I was never mind. 17 Final Fantasy 17 13 Final Fantasy 13. I quit when everyone became a lessee and you know everything froze. Everything was water. But yeah. Yeah, man, I played 17, man. Damn it, I leaked it. I apologize, Square. I hope that you invite me to your future events, man. I'm sorry. I accidentally said I played your next title. Damn it, I should have kept them to myself, eh? Should have kept myself. But one thing that I have heard, because I have a couple of friends that played Final Fantasy VII Remake because they both love it. But one of them in particular said that Final Fantasy VII
this won't be easy.
Rebirth, I feel like flows better because not only can you swim, but it's more open world than 16. But I don't know though. But hey, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, no, like I don't know, because again, I don't have my hands on Rebirth. I only have my hands on regular 7 remake. Bro, my blinds are messing up everything. Give me a second. Let there be lights. There you go. The light has been let in. But yeah, so oh shoot. Again, I get it. 7 Rebirth might be more open world, might be more like big. 7 Remake is only a prologue since you're only in Midgar. Oh, so you don't go to like any other parts except for Midgar? I thought like you can go around and like every single, or I thought you can go to like the gold saucer. I know that's in 14. I only seen it in 14 because I played 14, but I thought you can go to gold saucer. Or is that just in Rebirth? Gold saucers and Rebirth. Okay. Yeah, the only reason why I brought it up and the only reason why I know what it is because this is freaking in 14. It's only 14. I don't know if I have any plans picking up a PS5.
Where's Gav?
But if I do, it's probably strictly gonna be for the exclusives, or not exclusive, but you know, like the games that that come out before anyone else gets their hands on it. You know, like Final Fantasy 17 in the future. PS5 has exclusives, not anymore that I know. Oh, the only thing that they have is freaking Last of Us.
Ah, Clive!
Last of Us. The First of Us. The First of Us.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
I wasn't just talking about Square Enix games. I was just talking about, you know, Spider-Man 3, Wolverine. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
I feel like if I straightened my hair, added or
Four mother crystals
styled
remain
it
in storm
well,
and ash.
I would have
Drake's
a
breath
Clive
in
hairstyle.
Drake's fang in Dhalmekia.
Dhalmekia.
Drake's spine in Waloed. And Drake's tail here in the crystalline dominion.
Drake is kind of long.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
Ew.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Okay, Gav.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
Don't tell me I'm gonna do some naval battle.
What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Not really a big fan of naval battles, unless it's Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed really does it well. Like Black Flag and Rogue. Those are the only games that I'd probably. Well, 3 too. 3 as well has naval battles, the ship battles. But Assassin's Creed 3 was the most bare bones because it was the first time we ever seen it. Renown. Oh, Renown is the green cross. The green background with the golden cross. Renown. What are they called again? Moogles? Moog?
What are we waiting for indeed?
What are we waiting for? Excuse me. Ambrose. Oh. Oh. That looks cool. I like this. Yeah, that one. I would like to stay with that one. Again, I still don't know why it's called the onion sword, but I guess we'll roll with it. 11 bolt. I'd like to go with the basic appearances. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of story, I'll pick one of the cooler looking ones. Ones of the cooler looking ones. Could be a callback to Onion Knight class. I played Final Fantasy 3 only once, and it was I even remember when I stopped. So I fell down a hole, and then I was exploring, and then I got to this part where there was a boss, and once I beat that boss, I woke up from a dream, and then I woke up in a village, and then I was like, this is too much. I'm gonna go sleep now. That's exactly what happened. I was like, this is too much. I'm gonna go sleep now. Exactly what I said, bro. No freaking way. Bro, 3 was wild. It was like, I know I explained it in like 5 seconds, But that entire like segment took like, I don't know, 30 minutes? It took like 30 minutes to get to that point, bro. To get to the friggin' village point.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Yes, go touch him. Go.
You go first.
It's Torgal. He don't bite. He don't bite. Look. See? He don't bite. Brody don't bite. Yeah, my word. And if he does, I'll give you like all my gil. You know, children like you need some gil, so might as well give it to you, coins.
Anything else?
So this is 18 years after the flashback of Clive. Like, dude, this game is so much time skip.
It won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Have you played 16, Deku?
It's finally the day.
Not on PC, but like ever. Like ever. I'm sure, again, I know I'm not the odd one out, but still, not playing or not knowing of the game. Well, again, I knew of the game, but usually if people don't have the chance to play, they just watch it. But that's not me, though. I'll wait. I'll wait. Like every teacher in the world, I'll wait. Every single time the class just slightly turns up in volume. Oh, I'll wait. They'll wait till Christmas, like literally. Just keep on talking, and they'll just wait. Completely on, like, bro. Alright, let's go deliver the apples. The manzanas. Manzana. We'll beat these later. Clive needs a little haircut.
That broom's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
You're mucho welcome.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Blimey.
Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Sorry, Otto.
These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
Close my window real quick.
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
I hear there's trouble in Brazil.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Oh, hell yeah.
They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Yeah, we got some more renown. I wonder what we can do with renown. I wonder. Y'all, in my latest YouTube video about Final Fantasy 14 or 16, since I'm doing a series on it, as you fast forward, the sun goes down and my face just gets darker and darker, bro. I need to get a ring light because right now I stream longer than the day,
Through the forge today. It smells like a
so I just get darker and darker as time goes by. Let's check out what we have in the training room real quick. Oh, I hate the canyoneer. Canyoneer. Oh, well, I tried to go after it.
Let's try. Too slow. Okay. Oh damn. Clive looks sick when he's in limit break. Anyways, let's get back to the main quests. We'll touch all this other extra stuff when we get done with the actual story. Cox Crycliffe. Overlooking Rosalith too? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What is it?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Clive is reaching Unk status, bro.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Oh.
Faster!
Thanks, girl.
I kind of do. Alright, let me turn this down. There you go.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Can I fly? Oh, can I fly? Oh, a little bit.
Straight home now.
Yeah!
We're not alone.
Can I live a brick wall and chocobo?
Careful.
Okay.
All right.
I was thinking about that, but looks like we can't.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
Whoa.
'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price.
Like,
fare you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. Or with their 100-fold legions. You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Ramps. Good show.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Be safe. Ever since the apology tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. more of my mother's men.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, I can fall down here.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
I'll show you a true sneaker's
Yippee! Another eagle.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
What is happening right now?
Find something, boy. Death.
Who did they kill? Martha. Gav.
Oh, found her.
Bro.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.